Two words come out of the readings today. The word commitment and the word freedom. We see the call of Elisha by Elijah, and we see Jesus calling followers to follow him. And in both instances we see the person is told, answer that call, but don't look back. Leave your family. Leave the dead to bury their dead. In most instances, the ones who called, the family didn't have dead in the immediate. What they meant was they wanted to say goodbye to their family and prepare to leave. And Jesus was saying, answer the call now. Leave right away. I remember when I entered religious life, I don't want to say how many years ago, but the one thing they wanted you to do was to follow and leave your family behind. They practically kept us away from the family. The first visitation home was 3 years after you entered, and visitation was maybe twice a year. The idea was to give up your family and you had a new family. And we were just going to school. But the idea of commitment that Jesus gave was that your call involves a mission, a call to go out and do something. And it's not something that precludes really the family you have. If we look in our own church, we see priests who are married. They have family. They're doing the commitment and the work of Christ, but at the same time they can take care of their family and be good fathers, mothers, whatever. The second word, freedom. It seems funny what Paul is telling us, that when you give up everything and follow Christ, it frees us. But the freedom is the freedom to love. When we receive the Spirit, we receive this freedom to love and give as Jesus did. Our call as we spread the word of Christ, as we are Christians in the world, is to give as Christ did, to be free. It's ironic that in giving up everything that we have, we gain everything in the freedom of Christ because of the love that comes within our souls, within our hearts, with the Spirit that we receive, that we learn to love as Jesus did and give our all, and we gain all in spite of that we gave up physically maybe what we had. So those two words, commitment and freedom, while they might sound contradictory, if you think of something like marriage, just getting committed to another person, it sounds like it's binding you up. But in another way, it's a freedom of loving and living together and frees you for a whole new life. And that's the way it is with our commitment to Christ. It frees us to live in the Spirit, to live in Christ, and to gain our way to our Father in heaven.